Hey y'all, Sean here with South Texas Fur Takers. Going to do a little comparison of a couple scopes today. Over here to my left, your right, we're looking at the Pulsar Thermion XQ38. And then to my right, your left here is going to be the Hogster R35. Now, these scopes, as far as numbers go, are pretty close to the same. They're both 384 by 288 resolution, 17 micron, 50 hertz refresh rate. Pulsar comes with a standard 3-year warranty, and then over here on the Hogster, they're offering a 4-year warranty. I mean, I'm going to say right now, for the price point, this Hogster looks awesome. Now, the Thermion also looks great, but you're looking at $26.75, $32.99 over here. Some of your big differences with the Thermion, you're going to have more color palette, reticle options, a few more bells and whistles, things of that nature. You've got the up here, in the turret here, you can take this turret off, and it has a rechargeable APS battery pack. You can do the 2s or the 3s, and then there is an internal battery that you can charge here on the side that never comes out. Over here, you're running CR123s, or you can run a battery pack, which the battery pack is the way to go for sure. Let's see what other differences we got. So you got more reticles, more bells and whistles. This one, no internal video, but it does have video out. So that means you can run a DVR. Basically, you're looking at another $200 or so to get started on that. Run an SD card in it. And the video out on both of them is going to be about the same as far as quality loss. You lose a little bit when you go, what you're seeing through the eyepiece and what you're actually getting on the scope is going to look not a lot different, but it's noticeable. There's a downgrade in quality when you take it off the scope and upload it, going through the DVR, through the Pulsar app, or through the computer. I don't know why it does it. It just, they always do. They drop down a little bit. I got a chance to go out and hunt these side by side. I've got some footage here behind the house, just looking at houses and cows and things like that, comparing them, and then we did a little hunting with them. So I'll have some videos of that on here too, so you can see the side-by-side comparison. The biggest difference I noticed is the Pulsar, the background on the XQ38 is more plain and the same. It just kind of all flows together, and so when you have an animal pop out, that whatever color palette you're using, so I like black hot, so on the black hot, that black is really, really distinct. Whereas over here on the Hogster, when you look through that thing, it's very detailed. You see more leaves on the trees and things like that, but it does make it a little harder to pick out animals and critters right away compared to the Pulsar. But the image of this thing is great. I would say the ID range is going to be just a hair further, maybe 100 yards further or so on the Thermion, but that's also due to the 2.5 native magnification, and over here on the Hogster you've got a 2.0. So that's really going to help you set out the difference there. One thing I do like that both these scopes offer is picture-in-picture. That is by far my favorite. I started out with the Pulsar Core, fell in love with the picture-in-picture. You know, you still got your big screen, and then the little picture up in top where it's zoomed, so you can basically zero in on that first whatever you're shooting, and then if it's a group of hogs or something like that and they start running, you can go back to your big reticle and find them in there, and then if you need to, you can use the picture-in-picture. Pretty cool feature that I really like about both these scopes. Man, that's pretty much it. Other than, you know, getting in there and looking at some videos and seeing them for yourself. Man, it's really, to me, between the two of these, the selling point over here is rechargeable batteries, if that's what you're into, and you can also run a battery pack on this. But the rechargeable batteries, and I mean all those little extra bells and whistles that you're going to get. I will say the Pulsar, the menu, the setup, all that stuff, it's very intuitive. You have, so what would be your parallax adjustment over here on the other side, on the back side here, you push it, it's your menu button, and then it has a knob that rotates, and you can click up and down through the menu, and you've got a record button, a power button, and a zoom button up here. And so basically you're looking at 5 buttons, whereas this one has 3 buttons. It has the power button, the menu button, and I think like the nuke button. And so in order to go through this menu, I had to actually read the instructions. It took a little bit. It's not bad once you figure it out and once you get it dialed in, but basically you have 3 buttons on here. So on your regular menu screen, the buttons do different things. Long press, short press does different things. Hold these 2 buttons in combination does something different than on the advanced menu or on your regular reticle home screen. These 2 buttons do something different. So once you get it figured out, if that's your only scope you're running, it's not a big deal. Like I said, it takes just a little bit longer to get dialed in on it, but once you do, it's not rocket science, you know. So it's not a big deal. Ran both of these on 6.5 Grendels. Try to keep everything the same, recoil, everything like that. Everything looked good. Didn't have any issues, any malfunctions. They both have adjustable focus, which is nice. If you go down to the Pulsar Core or the FLIR PTS 233, something like that, you're not going to have the adjustable focus. I also have a Axion XM22, which I love for a handheld. Love the size, love the low magnification, but it's not focusable. So with that, you know, you're basically going, yeah, there's something out there. Let me grab my scope and see what it is whenever you're running a higher quality scope like one of these 2. But really, I mean, it's personal preference. They both have awesome resolution. There's definitely a difference, but I don't want to say one's better than the other. They're just different looks. So check out the video, see which one yells at you. Any questions you have, you can hit me in the comments below, or you can check me out on my Instagram, which is just at South Texas Fur Takers. I'm going to get you a lucky hunting shirt. Got some in stock. Just DM me on Instagram. And then also we want to give a special shout out to Sure Shot Night Vision. You can check them out on Instagram or their website. These optics were provided by Sure Shot, so appreciate them a lot. They've been helping us out, get these scopes out here and demo them, find out what we like and what works for us. So if you need a scope, night vision especially, they're big in the night vision. Hit those guys up, give them a call or shoot them a DM, and they'll be glad to get you fixed up. But let's get y'all some video to look at and let me know what you think. Thanks.